ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Burhan for Fanboys Anonymous at Nerdgenious.com, and I'm here with
Tom Skase from Appsense.
Hello, Tom. So, what exactly do you do?
I'm one of the pre-sales consultants at Appsense, and Appsense take a user-centric approach to computing.
So, Tom, what does it mean by a user-centric approach to computing? What exactly does that mean for the user?
Well, as you've seen over the last, I think, 10 years, if you think of the last 10 years, people have gone from having a single desktop that they used to log on to and do their work on. Now, if you ask anybody here at the exhibition, they've probably got 2-3 devices. So it's now become a challenge for IT to manage each individual device, and we're saying let's forget about doing that. We want to manage the user across all those devices, so let's manage the user and not each device they connect to.
So does it more work with virtualization?
We've got our own type of virtualization there, so we're virtualizing the user. So where you've got like the likes of Citrix, Microsoft, all doing virtualization of the applications, virtualizing the operating system, think of Appsense as virtualizing the user across all those platforms.
So say if I've basically got my PC there and I want to actually incorporate what I'm doing on my PC onto my tablet, I can do that?
There's a number of things. If we think of what kind of connects the PC and the tablet is probably the user's data. So we've got different types of applications, let's say the iOS and Android apps. We've got the corporate PC applications on the Windows and the Mac operating system. What we can do is we manage the likes of the applications on the iOS and Android. We're managing the data to make sure it's secure. And also the typical challenges that you face in the standard Windows environments that IT departments have faced over the years, such as policy, personalization, user privilege management. Appsense can manage all those as well.
So basically you're a multi-faceted company because you work with all sorts of spectrums in terms of IT use.
That's right, yeah. So we've got a number of customers ranging from the NHS to public sector, universities, and enterprise customers up to hundreds of thousands of users. It's always been a challenge, as we said, on the Windows platforms, but a lot of the conversations I've been having today is all about the mobile devices. So mobile device management and mobile application management, and that's one of the areas where we kind of differentiate between a lot of our competitors, is we appreciate it's managed devices and unmanaged devices, whether they be tablets, whether they be PCs, whether they be Macs, and all the different types of technologies that IT departments are using to deliver the applications and the desktops. Appsense make it much easier to manage those users across the enterprise.
So how does the mobile platform actually differ from the PC platform?
Well, the mobile application, if everyone picks up a mobile device, the types of things you're not logging into it, if you go to the App Store, everybody's got either an iPad or an Apple device or maybe an Android or that type of thing, where those applications are a completely different way of managing them, and the IT departments are very new to that. So what we can do is we provide the ability to apply the typical types of policies that they would be applying to the native or the Windows applications that the IT departments have got great experience of doing previously, and making the management of those mobile devices, and there are individual applications and that data that those applications are communicating with, wrapping the policy around those and being very granular on the approach that we take to kind of the likes of the kill signals that you expect to send down and wipe devices. Not everybody wants that, because if that's my personal device, I've got a lot of personal data, personal music, photos, that type of stuff on there. With our technology, we can be very granular, and we can actually just apply a policy to wipe the corporate data, the corporate apps and the corporate information off that device, keeping that device intact as far as the personal aspects are that are sat on there.
How do you differentiate the two?
Well, that's the kind of the problem. I think IT finding that the users come in and say, I want access to my email on this tablet device, but I've already had access to it on the PC device. And we appreciate these two very different platforms, different operating systems, different capabilities, what the user can do on each platform. But we've got different methods of managing both. As I say, the stuff that we've been doing on the Windows platform, and that's not just the desktop OS, that's the server operating systems. We've been working with Citrix, with VMware, all the different methods of delivering policy and personalization. Appsense has been doing that for ages, but we see the creep of the mobiles coming into the corporate environment, where the IT departments are being forced by it's the MDs, etc., that are coming down saying, I want you to manage this device. We've got this new approach, which can actually, other guys are picking up on it as well with the MDM and the MAM type solutions, that makes it a lot easier for management, for the IT departments to manage the user across all these different types of devices, whichever method they use to access their applications and data.
So it's more sort of incorporation of mobile and IT together, so you're more integrated in terms than other companies who are just starting out.
Well, that's it, and we're not focusing on the one particular delivery platform, because we appreciate that, you know, if we kind of stopped at the Windows operating system, there's going to be a gap there. How do we manage the mobile devices? If we just focused on the data, you know, users access data on different types of devices, and we just focus on the mobile, we're missing a big chunk of the environment that, you know, PCs aren't going away. Whether it be a physical desktop or whether it's going to be the new VDI virtual desktops that a lot of the kind of people that are exhibiting here, we want to manage the user across the multitude of, you know, this very complex environment, and that's what Appsense can make a much simpler at a lower cost to the organisation, and also future-proof you as well going forward.
That's brilliant. So, final question: if you could sum what you do up in one word, what would it be?
It's game-changing, one word.
It is. Yeah.
Can I say it quick enough?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Game-changing.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.